slow to start. So, while that's warming up, I'm feeling quite blessed, to be honest. It may not seem like a lot, but I got 30 subscribers as of now, and that's huge to me. And I had the one comment, I can't remember the name on the comment now, but it's asking for more content on the V2, so I'm gonna deliver. I said it'd be by Sunday. Today is Friday. So I got some writing and editing to do. I'm still getting better. I'm still getting good at editing. I haven't really quite mastered it yet. So bear with me while I figure that part out. Thank you to the, 20,000 views I have now on my channel, which is insane. I could not have pictured that ever in my life, which is mind-blowing. And the 30 subscribers I have, I could be mistaken, as I'm still learning my religion, reading the Bible. But if I understand correctly, Jesus only had 12 followers, you know? Not comparing myself to him, but if you look into it, right? Christianity is the biggest religion in the world. Maybe one day I can be, maybe not the biggest trader, but maybe I can be up there, you know? This thing up a bit. I apologize for the mic if it's being weird and the video quality. It should be better than the last motorcycle video. I'm using the Hero 11 Black now, not the Hero 7. I didn't realize the Hero 7, when you film in 1440p, it decides that it's going to go to 4:3 ratio, not 4K or 1440p by 16:9. Nerd talk. Solid. I'm not very good at wheelies still, though. I didn't see the dog there. Oh, now I feel bad. Hope I didn't scare it. Let's see, I have no real plan for this, so we're gonna go left. This is a closed course, by the way. I definitely didn't just leave my parents' house. Oh my lord, I love riding this bike. I'm gonna review this to compare it to the Super Duke. This video, I've answered Super Duke one too many times in my last video. It's just, the thing is so tame and so well put together. I can't get over it. I mean, it's what you'd expect for a modern, up-to-date bike. I mean, it's as new as it gets, right? 2026, and still, it's November of 25 right now. I honestly didn't realize, I figured they'd make 2026 model, you know, they make cars for 2026 in like November or December of the previous year. Like, they'd make the newest model of the previous year. But I got this thing at the start of October, so I mean, I feel like it's kind of early. But these V2s have a tendency to get slower as you wait for the newer models. I don't know why. So, most newer sport bikes have, you know, the auto blip, rev match, all that. It just feels so much better to manually rev match when I downshift. That's weird. A truck, not a car. I'll try to do. Okay, we're good. So many vehicles out. Seizure warning. The shadows, man, they love to flash. My pocket's still full, we're good to go. This thing is insane. I can't stop saying that. I won't get over it. I love this mountain too, though. This closed course AI generated mountain. Ooh, it's a little chilly up here. I don't know what I expected though. Again, it's November. I've got to put my motorcycle jacket on. Oh dear lord. I'm thinking about starting to say a prayer. Like I need to anyway. Just keep praying anytime I get on this bike. I'm thinking about saying a prayer every time I ride this bike. It's still something that's not really came naturally to me to say a prayer out loud. I always say prayers in my head, just thinking on it, you know, kind of having that quiet talk with God. It's not about being ashamed. It's more about being just, I'm not used to it. It's not comfortable for me yet. I was baptized in October, actually. It was right after I got the bike. So I'm still learning. I know, you know, the basics. I'm bad about reading the Bible, I won't lie. I need to read more. I was listening to audio, like the audiobook versions of it. I'm not going to go into the different testaments or versions that everybody recommends and prefers. We're not trying to get into any arguments about that. It's not how Christianity should be. It's supposed to be very accepting of each other in our own versions. It's what most religions say in general. It's not just Christianity, but yet we have so many of these arguments over who's right, who's wrong. Now, the Christian way is obviously to correct somebody, inform them, you know, but it's not to sit there and have an argument with them and tell them they're wrong and that they're going to go to hell. That's my mindset on it. Could be wrong. I'm not a professional. I'm not a preacher or anything. Just a follower. I'm not waiting. Move it, move it. I want to start shifting through the gears, but the anti-wheeling, I can turn it off. Again, I'm not that good of a rider. I can handle my curves, but I don't know about wheelies. They still scare me a little bit, but I'd like to be able to quick shift through the gears, at least first and second. That way I have a longer wheelie. Maybe one of these years down the line, if I do get the time, money, and effort to be able to put into it, I would love to actually get good at stunting. Obviously, genuinely on a closed course with professionals, just people to teach me the correct things to do. I know clutch up is the best option. At least that's what I've heard. However, it's sketchy. This is a $20,000 motorcycle. I'm not trying to fuck it up. Which actually it's already been dropped, and I should have had the camera with me. I should have had it on. My younger cousin, she was hanging out with me and a few friends. She was chilling, trying to be one of the boys. And about motorcycles now, I guess. She wanted to check it out and get on it, see if she could, stand it up. I let her get on it. I knew better. It's on me. I should have either had the camera rolling and with me, or paid closer attention and tried to correct her before she dropped it. But she did drop it. It didn't damage any of the paint. Fell on this side over here. But there's a metal heat shield on the exhaust where the slip-on section slides into the cat back, or the cat, honestly. And it just took the paint off that. So, I mean, that's not a piece I typically have on, especially if I do a slip-on, like an aftermarket exhaust, like I want. These people are so... but at the end of the day, it's all replaceable. You know, that's family. She's not replaceable, whether I like her or not. I doubt she's gonna watch this video, but I tell her all the time I hate her. Maybe they need to sit further back. I don't know. Anti-wheelie's on dynamic wheelie controls is on 1 slowest setting, so it allows it to raise higher. Set it to 3, it won't come up. It's actually kind of badass, but I'm not hitting the wrong button. whenever I first got the bike, I had a coworker who's like, hey, get on it a little bit. I want to hear that thing. And when I got on it, I hit a little bump and it popped that wheel up a little bit and it cut power hard, man. I about went over the handlebars. Talk about terrifying, man. I was in the middle of traffic. Especially, you're like, oh, I can, I have plenty of space from here to there to go haul ass, just go. Yeah, well, whenever the bike decides to cut power and almost throw you over the handlebars, you don't have the time to process, oh shit, rear brake in that case, because if I grab a fistful, front brake, I'm going over the handlebars whether I like it or not. That gives me less control. I love how throwable this bike is. There should be a straightaway here in just a second. I'm slowly getting faster and faster on the bike. I don't know, I didn't see the speedo when I let off going up the mountain a minute ago. But, change the subject real quick. When I did go up the other mountain to my aunt's house, that's the only reason I went. She asked me a while back if I'd take her for a ride. It was actually from the end of the last video. Asked me if I'd take her for a ride because she's always wanted to ride on a sport bike. She's rode cruisers, she's rode cruisers. She's rode passenger on cruisers, but never on a sport bike. So yeah, I'll take you, just next time I get a chance. And I went up there. I wasn't expecting the comfortability from her part. Like, if you've ever rode with a passenger on a bike, you can feel them if they're not comfortable. If they don't know what they're doing, they're not, they're scared. They don't, you can feel it. Like when I took my cousin up the mountain, man, it wasn't bad. She got comfortable pretty quickly, but off start it was rough because I'd lean in, she'd lean the other direction, or I come to a stop and she'd start readjusting, and the whole bike would just be doing this number. But when my aunt got on, I could tell right away. She immediately kind of tucked in, right? She was comfortable. She was riding the correct way. And I was like, hey, do you want to go fast? And obviously, the sport bike is kind of what it's about, right? Curves, but, it was a straight area. And she goes, absolutely, why would you ask? I was like, okay then, hold on. So I just hammered down. In the section I had, get to 147. Might have flipped 150, I'm not positive. Again, typically when I'm going that fast, I'm not looking at my speedo, I'm going straight, I'm looking straight. I should have passed him right here. But, turned around at a Dollar General, did it again. Then got back, she posted that shit on Facebook, full name, thank you for taking me at 147 mile an hour. My dad seen it, he texted me, goes, maybe she shouldn't be posting you doing felony speeds on the internet. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get on there and comment. That was on a track. Like, for legal reasons, this was on a track on a closed course. It was completely safe. And I ain't trying to have a jigsaw accident. I ain't well known enough. Still, I can't get over that. 30 subscribers. Again, I know it don't sound like a lot, but to me, to a lot of people, that's a big number. That's 30 people that I've never met in my life that are willing to sit and watch my content and expect more videos from me, expect more from me. That's 30 people that subscribe to watch my channel grow, watch me grow. It's just insane. So, again, thank you to everybody that's subscribed. Thank you to the 20,000 views I got last month or this month, toward the beginning of this month. I've never seen that before in my own statistics. I've seen it obviously through other channels, analytics, statistics. It's just different, man. It's just way different. I don't know how far I want to ride today. I hope the GoPro is still recording. I'm gonna cry if it's not. But check. Let's go. Let my cousin borrow. He's been using it as a webcam. He had his SD card in it. I had to bring that back to him. I was like, I'm not opening that card, man. I got my own. I was hoping, I don't know how much storage is on this SD card though, I don't know if I wiped it or not. But I had to end up switching batteries. Thankfully I bought a 2-pack of batteries with the charger last year when I had my other bike, not naming it. Cause I tried a little bit, and the one damn time I recorded every day on that bike. Every time I had a chance I recorded. And the one time I didn't have my camera on, I was going to a car show, like a big meetup. And obviously I was trying to save the battery for when I got there so I could film the cars and, maybe part of the ride back. I went down in a damn corner. I low-sided at 15 miles an hour. I was pissed. My stepdad goes, did you at least record it? No, the cameras were in my bag. Thankfully nothing got broke. I didn't bring nothing on me. The bike was totaled, which was kind of a good thing, because it was, again, another I've had a lot of downs in this life. Another financially down moment. Obviously, it wasn't as bad as my current one I'm in now. But you know what? I could care less. I'm free. I'm living life. I'm happy. That being said, I did have an interview today, and I have another one Monday. The one I had today said it'd be about a week before they got back to me. Typically doesn't sound great, but I'm pretty confident in that. I think the lady said she only had one other person to interview, and that they really needed the help, so hopefully. The other one I'm not that big of a fan of. It's going to pay more, but it's a warehouse, and I'm trying to get out of warehouse stuff. I don't know. I mean, if you work warehouse industry, it's not bad. It's not. A lot of it is. It's kind of 50-50. But man, I'm small. I got a small frame. It's not something that's 100% what I'd like to do, you know? The motorcycle. So, I'm trying to get away from that industry. That being said, though, it does pay more, and if the first job I interviewed didn't go as well as I thought it did, I thought it was great. I have the backup that pays more. It really should be the primary one, but for what I want in life, for what I want long run, long term, I kind of know what I'm chasing, and I can see it. I can almost feel it. So, I mean, I'm excited. I can feel it. Feel good things coming. I hate these brakes on this bike. But I love the power. You rarely ever see people who are going to be really hostile about their motorcycles, like it's portrayed in movies and videos. A lot of the times, yes, you piss a biker off. A lot of us have ADHD and anger management problems. Yeah, a lot of times you piss one off bad enough, they're gonna break your mirror. I'm not that person. Man, it takes a lot to piss me off. I just ride because of the feeling of freedom. Like, the amount of wind on my body, I can just let both hands off and coast. I hate the engine braking on this bike. But I can just take both hands off, coast, just feel the wind everywhere. Just such a freeing feeling. The adrenaline dump you get whenever you do go wide open, even if it's a slow bike, you get that adrenaline dump in a second. You're just like, yes, more.